Pow! Bid do, beady pow! JEEZO It's Friday, number 23. Number 23 of season 2, if we're doing seasons, right? If that's what I'm doing. If this is done by seasons, this is season 2, number 23. And I've got a big show today. We've got Starmer. I'll check audio on that as well in a second. We've got Starmer's big black holes. We've got Zelensky's big bag of cash. We've got this really wild 2000s, like noughties, Buttaface competition thing, which has just kind of like re-emerged of how stupid it is. We've got a whistle trap, so the cat calling cops, they're doing stuff. We've got Last of Us. There's rabbits, right, kicking around Last of Us style, right? We've got Chinese robots, and then I've got some weird stories about Mel's Hall, right? Mel's Hall's a big one. Beard tax. Got what's happened to Jess Greenberg. Got loads and loads and loads and loads there. Right then, who have we got in then? So popping in YouTube, we've got Paul's Van Life, Richie, Ian's in, Ola from Kaz, Sam's in as well, Chegs is in, Boss T's in. So we get Richie's in. I said that, didn't I? Yeah, we're all in. We're all in. Chegs liked your video of giving Ricky Jones a flying pan to the head. I like that. That's wild that he's been found not guilty. I'll roll into that one maybe at some point. Good. Now, there is something a bit different about this week, right? There is something a bit different. What we're going to do is, we've done giveaways in the past. Our last giveaway was quite a successful one with a Mr. Frosty. You know, Mr. Frosty of the 80s, we did a Mr. Frosty giveaway. But today, we're going to be giving away the now famous MFG ear hat. Now, if this is to be a thing, I'm thinking about doing being a black cap and the MFG ear, I've been the Union Jack. So that's what I'm thinking about doing it. Right. So look, it's still even got its little tag in. Right. So we'll be giving that away at some point today. What I'm going to do is, I'll show you what I'm going to do with this. So here we go. I'm just launching straight into this. Right. Here we go. See this here? This is the Men Said spinny wheel. Right. And during the course of this phenomenal show, we're going to add people's names to the list. And then at the end of the show, we will spin the wheel. And whoever it lands on wins an MFG ear hat. That's what we're going to do. So, Kaz, big telly captain, right? So, I do have some thoughts about how you can get your name on the wheel to win an MFG ear, right? So, we're going to do something dead easy. Dead easy, actually. Stop. Actually, wait. Let me see whether this sound is actually decent. Oh, it's critically thinking and drinking. Oh, you're going to feature in my What's Fresh today, dude. So let's just make sure I'm live. I mean, you're talking to us, so I'm sure I'm live. But am I live on X? Oh, but of course I'm live on X, aren't I? Right then, so I am live. I'm sure I'm live on X, aren't I? Jeff's in the house as well. Mark is saying that, you know I'm going to win. This is on X, isn't it? It's not showing on mine. It must be on X for sure talking to us. Oh, here it is. I see it. Right, okay, so here's the first one. Howdy. Right, the first way to get your name on the wheel, on the spinny wheel, right? Howdy Sam, I saw you as well. I'm sure I've said hello to everybody. If I haven't, I apologise. Jeff, Mark, critically thinking, Richie, Ian, Bates, Boss T, Scott, Chegg, Sam, Kaz. I'm sure I've said hello to everyone. First of all, right, type in the comments. So either on X, you can do it on YouTube's. Type in the comments what you think MFGA stands for. You do that. Get that in the comments now. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the YouTube link, right, to X, because I think it's really good that people's on the YouTubes for this. Because it does seem to be a better experience. Right, so share that. Let's copy the link. Let's go to X. Let's post the link. Live now. I'll say live now on live now on YouTube. Come join the fun. I'll say, come join the fun. Right then, I think that's posted it. We'll see. Let's see. Right now, I'm gonna have to check the audio. I'm not done good yet. Right, I'm not done good yet. Right, so here we go. I think that's posted it. We'll see. Let's see. Right now, I'm gonna have to check. Right, okay, that's good. We are all working. We are all operating. So, to get this right, MFG here, right? And then I'll go and I'll stick your name on the board. So, who started doing this? We've got me and Boss T. We've got Richie. We've got Mark. Ian's on there. Flatliners in there. Every flatliner straight in, just with an answer. Kaz is in there as well. Kaz is in there. Oh no, Flatliner's got wrong. I like it though. That's what it could be. If you wanted it to be that, it could well be that. That's everybody in it. That's everybody so far. Well done. So, this is what a comment looks like. We'll do more of these, right, as we go. We're going to bring in loads more, right? And that means you get more chances to get your name on the board, right? That's what we're going to do. As we go through the show, we're going to fill this board up with names. And you may win here, MFG cap at the end. So we got... Yes, Sam saying what Kaz said. Ian's wrong with the second one. Gary Thorpe, howdy Thorbes. Howdy Van Thorpe, howdy. Right then. So, I hope we're all doing well. And there'll be plenty of opportunities, right, to get your name on the board to win an MFG cap, right? Would rather, I think, JEEZO Kaz. Right. First of all, we're going to start off with, right, what's fresh. Howdy Luna, I don't know if I said hello to Luna. Howdy. This is what's fresh. Right, so, I'm a fan of the Joe Rogan experience, right? I am a Joe Rogan show fan. And he had on his show this week, Anna Paulina Luna, who is a congresswoman out in the US. And she is all in, right, on UFOs, aliens, what's it called when you remote viewing? What else is she into? Right, JEEZO. Oh, the Ark of the Covenant. Right, she's all in. I'm going to put that down. She's all in on all that, and she's a congresswoman, and she's trying to get disclosure so that people can know more about what she knows, because she's seen stuff out behind the scenes. And she knows about alien life being real. She was on Joe Rogan. I'm halfway through it. Now, I knew who she was off of, in 2023, there was a congressional hearing about UFOs, and she was one of the ones who was like really, really pushing for it. Absolute wild. Totally wild. It's a good old show. I would give that, I'm only halfway through, as you can see, right? I would give that a listen for show. John Copper, howdy. I saw that suggestion on the other screen, not my idea. IH. Alright, okay, copycat. So, yeah, listen, we've got some names on the board. I'll tell you what, another way you can get your name on the board. If you want your name on the spinny wheel to win a MFG cap, right, post a picture on X, right, of me in the show on the big telly. If you are a big telly watcher, you deserve your name added to the list, right? Because I want to see the big telly watchers. That's what it's all about. Big telly, being on the big telly. Did anybody catch this? Is anybody planning on catching it? It's a really good one. Genuinely, it is. It's really, really good. Yeah, I've done this. Somebody to watch. Like an X account to follow. We did Chegs, didn't we? We done Chegs a couple of weeks back. And Chegs is here again. Chegs has become a loyal Mensedian, which is super, super cool. Now, This one is Critically Thinking and Drinking, who is here tonight. He's here with us tonight. Super cool guy out in the US. And I watched a bit of his stream yesterday, which was around Battlefield 6. Now, I downloaded the beta. Beta, you did as well, didn't you, pal? Last weekend. And I was fucking real shit on that beta. I thought it was good. Beta didn't like it. Anyway, Critically Thinking and Drinking, which I need an easy way of saying that. Crit. We'll say crit. Critter? Call you Critter. So Critter, do you remember Critters? 1980s like horror. In the 80s, right? The 80s had some cool, shitty horror things. Like it was like spin-off of Gremlins. Critters was a big one. Betsy, can you remember The Gate? We used to love that, didn't we? The Gate. That was a good one. Call me anything but late for dinner, friend. So anyway, sorry, that was the point when I'm going, fucking go way off. I'm talking about Critters. Alright, so give Critically Thinking and Drinking a follow, right? Super cool dude. Super fan. And he's helped me out a lot by reposting stuff. And he posts game stuff and posts all kinds. So give the dude a follow. Right? Give the dude a follow. Right. That was my account of the week. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? I've just done into What's Fresh, and I didn't do me What's Fresh logo, did I? Did I do this?
What's fresh?
Did I do that? Got the mug. Got the mug. Oh, see that? Got a mandel as well. Got a mandel. Mandel is a candle for men. Mandel. So yes. What's fresh? So this is what's fresh. This is going to be fresh tomorrow. Moses Atuma is fighting Dillian White. Anybody watching it? Anybody going to be watching it? Me and Beatty will be. I'll do some videos. I'll post some videos on X and stuff like that of me and Beatty. Atuma is fighting Dillian White. And I can't see it going past 1 or 2 rounds. I really cannot. It's going to be a good one. No men said lights in shot. There is, isn't there? There's the men said light. Where's Megan? Where's Megan? Me. Fucking hell. Where's Megan? Me. No men said lights in shot. I need to work that one out. I need to unpackage that list of comments. So here you can see, right? Atuma. Oh, cat's in the house. Kate Quinn is in the house. I think Atuma's going to make short work of Dillian White, but then it was pretty cool. So Dillian White, right, is called the Body Snatcher, right? And listen to what he gets now. This is like the kind of like the stare down and all that, right? Listen.
The interim world champion, Dillian, the Baby Snatcher White.
The Baby Snatcher?
Yeah, come and speak to me.
He wasn't happy at all.
You can come here or come there, wherever to speak to me. You can come and speak to me. That's wild. What was with that, man?
You know, I made a mistake. You know, like the word came out wrong. I wrote it down, and it just came out wrong. I apologize.
We sat down and spoke about it yesterday.
Yeah,
I was thinking.
I apologize. It was a mistake. The wrong word came out. It was just an honest mistake.
Baby snatcher. That's
no,
crazy,
man,
bro.
Of course not.
You
The rest of the week, it will be the body snatcher.
You
know, unfortunately, I only get one chance at it.
I'd have been happy with booty snatcher, bro. Baby snatcher is wild, bro.
You'll be the body snatcher the rest of the week, my friend.
How cool is that? Getting called the Baby Snatcher. Like, that is so cool. That is so cool. I enjoyed that. Like, I enjoyed that. So Dillian White, the Baby Snatcher. What? The Baby Snatcher? You do not want, if you want to get a crowd behind you in boxing, right? You do not want to be announced as the Baby Snatcher. That is like the last thing you want to be called, the Baby Snatcher. You will not win over fans. being called the baby snatcher. So anyway, just because of that, I really hope Atuma gets him now. Hope he really gets him. Get that baby snatcher. We don't like the baby snatchers. Lucy Letby would be annoyed. I seen here Flatline. I saw don't know. Vicky Jones got off today, right? So Vicky Jones slit their throats and all that. He got off, not guilty. Him and Lucy Connolly is in jail, obviously, for tweeting last summer. Somebody posted, and I'm sure they've done this on purpose. They said Lucy Letby is doing 31 months for sending a tweet, and he's getting off for this. I'm sure he was trolling, because that is such a good remark to put in to get loads and loads of views, because everybody's just going to jump on me. Connolly, no, it's Connolly. Lucy Letby's the baby killer. She does deserve a retrial for that, mate. I'm not getting into it, but it does seem like a load of shady stuff happened on the Lucy Letby thing, and a load of doctors kind of said a load of bullshit through the trial to get in more trouble. It does seem as I've not looked into it, but it's been on me peripherals of there's something there. There's definitely something there. Anyway, the baby snatcher fighting tomorrow night at Atuma. And last but not least, the Premier League is back. Mighty Sunderland is back in the Premier League after 8 years away. So that's a 3 PM kickoff at home to West Ham United. And the pundits aren't giving Sunderland much hope in this one. 2-0, 3-0 defeat I've seen. But that's tomorrow. And I mention it because obviously I'm in Sunderland. And I've not really bothered, right, with football for 8 years since we got relegated. But I will probably give that one a bit of a watch, right? I'll see if I can get that watch. Boring football. So that is
What's fresh?
That was What's Fresh. Thorpe, hope you do the spammers, George. Gary Thorpe is calling me George. So Gary Thorpe. I hate when there's separate names from X to YouTube's, and I know who you are, calling us George, but then I can't remember the X's names. Thanks for the What's Fresh shout out, mate. No bother. Never seen the Flatlines release the Lucy's. Gary will get kicked off with more chat like that. What's he wanting? Because, well, Mark McQueen is a West Ham fan. So maybe his name gets struck off. Maybe his name gets struck off of the wheel. Right, so who we got? Remember about the wheel? Here's the wheel. Here's the wheel. We've only got Richie, Boss T, Kaz, Ian and Mark on there. Right? Only a few on there. So, post a picture of me on the telly. You probably have to put at. You probably have to at us so that I can see it. And then I'll check it later on and we'll put you on the list. But now it is. What went down? So the news of this week, right? So this one, this is absolutely fucking wild. In the noughties, right, there was some show, but I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll just put it on. Put audio. I think it's safe to put audio on this. This is fucking mental, right?
Off the bag. Here we go, and let's see the face.
Is that a speed bump on the way?
Stacy, it's got to be hard when the crowd starts. James, you give her the microphone so I can talk to her. Stacy, it's got to be tough when the crowd starts freaking out when you take the bag off your head. Is it hard for you?
No, not really.
How did you end up here in the Buttaface? Did some guy tell you about it?
No, actually, my friend Candace entered me into it.
So, right, let's just go back, right? so you can see her face. So, right, this is like just surfaced this week. Right, it's off the noughties. Remember, right, the noughties was not the 90s. This is my point. The noughties, right, was like shock, like shock jocks and all that. It was like Howard Stern and like all that kind of jazz. And Checks would, but yeah, this is my point, right? So, they used to do this type of stuff in the noughties, like really, really did, right? And they've done this thing here, which is Buttaface challenge. So Buttaface being hot body Buttaface, right? So you put a bag over their heads. They go out there, hot body, take the bag off, and like obviously a face is meant to get a reaction. We say, oh, and you heard that, right? You heard all of like the people they get and pull these noises, and I saw her and say, whoa, she's like really, really attractive. Like this lass is like really beautiful. And I was thinking, what the fuck is it? And I wrote there, it says, what the fuck? Is she not like beautiful? Like she's proper beautiful, isn't she? Like I'm not understanding it. So I don't know whether it's like some kind of like just like what you call it? Oh man, pantomime. I don't know whether it's like a pantomime thing, like people just shouting and screaming, but they were fucking nasty. And like she's really, really, really hot. Like I didn't understand. Like I didn't get it.
Is that a speed bump on the way?
I just didn't get it.
Stacey, it's got to be.
Like look at that clip of him.
Stacey, give her the microphone so I can talk to her. Stacey, it's got to be tough when the crowd starts.
So I don't know whether it's more drama, right? I don't know whether it's a bit more drama than it is anything else. I feel insanely sorry for the poor girl, but also like I don't know. I think she's really, I think she's really, really hot. I proper make her hot. Weird, honest to God. Like the noughties were shit compared to the 90s. The noughties, nah, man, not a thing. Right, that was Buttaface. Ugly people projecting, bully cunts. This cat wild on that. Absolutely wild. Didn't get it. Right then, we'll keep with it. We'll keep with a bit of this theme. This one, right? JEEZO. Have you seen this? I called it the cat called cops. Right. So Bob Fock. Body off beer watch, face off crime watch. Great face on a bloater. Chegs wood. Got Chegs in there. Stern has always sucked. Aye, do you know what? Can I just go back on that as well? Stern. So Stern's been cancelled, hasn't he? I think we talked about him last week. He's been pulling out 100 million a year for the Stern show. And like, was he ever that good? Like, was he ever actually any good? I know it's the shock value. I know like the things like he's had like midgets and prostitutes on and loads of like wild noughties kind of stuff. But like, was he ever any good? I'm not sure. Just checking back up there and see somebody talked about Alien Earth. Flatliner. I'm definitely going to be watching that over the weekend. It looks real good. That looks really, 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 really good. I seen something about this yesterday, seriously, with the crime rate. Alright, okay, so back to this one, right? So, I don't know why I went back there. Why did I go back there? Somebody said something about Stern, I think. Critter said something about Stern, that's why. This in the UK gets worse. I mean, the UK, honestly, when it comes to like crime and justice, right, the UK gets worse by the day. Now this one, I called it the cat called cops. What's happening here is that what they're doing is they're getting lady cops, right, to go undercover. So they're wearing like yoga pants and that and vests, and they're going out for a jog together. So two cop ladies go for a jog along busy roads at busy times, right? And then like, what you'll get is, ladies, I'm sure this has happened to you, right? And it's a real actual problem, and this is a problem I've got with the real problem, is you'll get lads come back like whistling and like honking the horn, beep 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 beep, and whee! Do you know what I mean? Like that's what some fellas will do. Typically fellas in like white vans. So like Mark, right? He drives a van. Mark on his way to work every morning. Beep, 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 beep. Whee! Right? That's what he's doing. But anyway, if you do that to one of these new undercover catcall cops, what they do is they're like radio, agent provocateur, pretty much. Like, right, we got one. We got a white van man, Dave, white van. He just went, get your tits out. And the police will go and catch them. Will go and catch the dudes. Now, it's not against the law, apparently. So what they do is they just give them a telling. And it's like, no, Mark, it was more because of the van. I was thinking more of the van. Actually, Mark, it wasn't because you were a perv. It was more of the van element of it. That's what I'm going in on. But you know what? When it comes to a catcalling, so when I think catcalling, I think about it from, and now I've put that on actually the words. So it's my fault for saying that, right? I think New York and like Italian guys. I was gonna try doing can I do an Italian accent? We're walking here. Is that an Italian accent? Not Italian accent, like a New York Italian accent. I imagine those like, we're walking here. Do you know what I mean? Like those guys, right? That's probably like loads of racism, isn't it? Critter in the US, is that seen as being racist? Maybe that's probably 3 years in jail. Actually, for me here in the UK, doing that. They can get like super mega aggressive, right? And here in the UK and our cities, you see some real, genuine inner city aggression on women just walking to and from work or whatever, and like lads following and like grabbing them. And I've seen one of a fella actually grabbing hold of a lass's arm and trying to drag her into somewhere. And she was like, "Whoa!" Right? So that's where the real problem is. So if you're going to do this undercover shit, what I would suggest is you go and do it there. And get the people who are genuinely aggressive. Not Mark on his way to work, like with a bacon butty. Do you know what I mean? Some coffee in his flask, like late. Or he likes a cheese string actually. Cheese string hanging out of his gob. Actually, like that, as if it's a cigar, like a cheese string cigar, right? Mark, bip bip, wait, it's out. Like, didn't arrest Mark. He's harmless, man. He's just having a bit of fun on his way to work. Go and get the other fella who's dragging folk off the streets. Right, what's Ian said? It used to bother me, all birds undressing me with their eyes and passing lewd remarks. But I'm used to it now. That's what you do. You get used to it, didn't you, mate? I wish a woman would whistle a cat. Nah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? Be cool. But I mean, it is a problem in a city. But not on the main roads where people are going for runs and Mark's going just having his cheese string cigar. Not a problem. Right then, that was Catcall Cops. Did I post anything on that? That is, by the way. Oh, Crit was on there as well. Crit, Rob, Steph, they commented on that one. I mean, that might be illegal nowadays. That might be 3 years in jail. What I've just said there. I have fucking no idea. No idea. Not in the new Kia. New Kia? New Kia. In the new Kia, honestly, the rules in the new Kia are bonkers. Bonkers. Critter, living in the USA makes you appreciate the First Amendment. Not a catcalling's okay. Dude, honest to God, in the UK now, I genuinely don't know what I might say that might end up putting me in jail. But I will still see it. Because I just feel morally I have a duty for men, right? Men said to say the things that men said. So I can just keep on saying it. That was Catcall Cops. That was a good one, that one. I like that one. Oh, yeah, tell you what, look at this. I'm a bit proud of myself with these ones. I've started doing video stalled for me, getting wolf whistled, video stalled. Love that you speak your mind. I speak my mind through stupidity though, more than anything else. That's the honest to God. This is not bullshit. This is genuine, not bullshit. Following the I think I might have posted this on one of your posts actually, Critter. There was one evening last year when I was sitting here, like everybody was getting arrested, right, for tweeting stuff, right, and I was sitting here and that genuinely, I've got like a journal, right, I do a journal to clean my mind and stuff, and there's a date on my journal, and that stays like, fucking hell, I might get to jail today, I might go to jail for 3 years for shit I've been saying on X, and I genuinely didn't know if I would end up in jail that day. I for just like saying like really like actually quite benign things. Since then though, I've decided that I'm just gonna say what I want and then plead not guilty. And if I'm not guilty, then everything's cool. And then I'll just have my day in court, right? So this is why now I'm just saying this type of shit. Quite proud of myself, this one. Fantastic meeting with Mr. Zelensky today. Yes, we have pledged another $6 billion in funds for the war effort, but he did bring his own bag this time, which saves the British taxpayer £1.99. And this right here is the change that we said that Labour would bring. Join me at 7. So I'm putting that out in the world, right? I'm putting that out in the world. My little girl thinks that I do look like Starmer with the glasses on. I don't like that. I do not like the comparison. But my little girl thinks, right, that I do look like the Prime Minister. Yeah, mine post 2. Had to reload. Oh, did I? Sorry, guys. Only 3 years. I'm fucked then. What's in the flagging? Let my contact person drill a hole in the wall with my machine. It's a beast. Did his bag contain white powder? What the flagging is some Jim Beam and Coke today. Jim Beam and Coke. That's what's in the flagging. Right. Now, I think it's time to put some names on the board. Actually, what was that one? We've done Whistler Traps, Zelensky and a bag of cash. Zelensky and a bag of cash. Right then, so what we're going to do next then is, right, if everybody on the video can give it a like, right? Can you give this video a like on... Oh, I don't know, how do I track that shit? Maybe I can't. I'm going to trust you. Give the YouTube video a like. And then tell us that you've given it a like. Right? And then I'll add you to the wheel. I feel as if I'm going to have to trust you on it. So let me know. Flagging is a great word. It is such a great word. Right then, so that was Richie's. Oh, Richie's on. Let's get Richie's name on the board again. Richie. Here we go. Look. Oh, you can't see it, can you? Richie. Mark's on. Boss T's on again. I like every week, says Luna. So does that mean you've liked or not? I think either this is like a small cap, like a child's cap, or my head's getting bigger. I'm gonna take it. Oh, I think I heard my. Oh wait. Oh, I think my little girl's crying. Bless her. Bless her. So Luna, have you liked? You've liked. Okay, Luna. So you get a like. You're on the likes. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? You didn't see it's on there. Right then, we will give away more. I have got Canny Size Heed. I feel as if we should be on the board. Kaz. Yeah, I've put you on. Right then, so next is oh fucking! I've seen this. Jeez, so. Have you seen this? Be funny seeing Luna in an MFGA hat. If you win the MFGA hat, right, you've got to wear it and post a picture. I've had a haircut a few weeks back. I had a haircut, but it's at that fizzy point where the hair needs to go or the cap needs to be on. So MFGA is perfect at the minute. Perfect. Right then. Have you seen this? The Last of Us. So this here, fucking look at this. This rabbit. That rabbit is fucked, right? It's a thing called PCV, which is... Oh. I can't remember what it's called, right? But it's a virus. It's an infection that rabbits get. And there's an outbreak of it at the minute in like Colorado or somewhere in the US. And it makes them grow these warts. That like horny warts out of their face and ears. It is fucking nasty looking. Like proper nasty looking. Check this out. Look at that. How nasty is that? Now, they don't seem to be that bothered by them. Right? I mean, that one, fucking hell, it's bad. Oh, it's above its eye. It doesn't look to be like bothering them. Oh, fucking look at that. Jeez, oh. But what an absolutely horrid virus to get. Like, it's very much Last of Us, isn't it? It is nasty. Nasty, that. Horrid. Anybody watch Last of Us? Or play the game? Talking about games. What's that called? Last of Us, Rabbit. Battlefield 6 out, boys. Lads. Battlefield 6 out. Critter played it for 6 hours yesterday. I had a go and I was absolutely shit. Super shit. BT, you didn't like it, did you? I liked it, but I was just too shit. And I think it's just because I'm just like too shit now. I think the only game I can ever play again is going to be Grand Theft Auto 6. I think GTA 6 allows us to have that level of crazy. To have fun. Cat, sorry, I had to nip off to speak to my gal. Who's Cat's gal? Who's Cat's gal? Right then. Sniping is insanely satisfying. Pac-Man! Right then, so this is another one, right? This is some new shit that's happening out in the US. Another US story. So, drones, right? Drones are doing all kinds of shit. I've got something to put on here about robots. A robot mall in China. But in the US, they're using drones to drop off deliveries. And this is Walmart doing this. Now, this is a proper bombing run. This isn't just like a drone just coming into your garden, just casually knocking on the door, and just laying down softly your parcel, your glassware that you've bought. Nah, this is a true full-on World War II style bombing run. Watch this.
There he is. Holy cow. Salt and pepper pistachios on the way.
What the fuck?
Open it up.
How what's that? What's that? A plane?
There you go.
Not like one of the little
Walmart
helicopters.
package.
A plane just.
Holy cow.
That takes some skill, that. That takes some skill. And it just drops it like a bomb into his garden. It's well packed. I mean, the packaging, geez, so. Packaging's not doing well. So much packaging. Fella's only bought some peanuts. Look, it has to come with all that.
Yeah, look at that.
It's been dropped from such a height. But that will be cheaper than sending it out in a van with a dude.
Oh, those are there they are.
So some peanuts.
The wave of the future.
How mental is that? That is so it's cool. It's a bit rough shot, I'd say. I had to do a little bombing run to drop off some peanuts. But that must work out financially. Fucking hell. Must he? Totally bonkers. Has anybody had one of those robot servants? Kate, that's not enough funny. Too funny. My gal works OnlyFans. Pulls in 1,000 for 4 hours work. What the fuck? What's this? Kate says, sorry, had to nip off to speak to my gal. Too funny. My gal works OnlyFans. Pulls in $1,000 for 4. What does she do on OnlyFans? Is there do you think there's a market for men OnlyFans? Is that a thing? Can I get $1,000 for 4 hours of stuff? Do you reckon? Rather that than how Amazon dumped my mate's birthday present in a bin. Kate, that's not enough money. Some of my delivery guys do that from ground level. Shop Papulavinus. Oh, that's the thing, innit? SPV. Yeah. Richie companies are awful lately. DPD have not let me down, or DHL so far. Yeah, anyway, why was I talking about that? Because OnlyFans. Oh, do you reckon I could make some money off OnlyFans? But then I thought, remember this? Check this out. Remember last week we talked about T. So the T app, right, is an app for ladies. Its intent was so that ladies could share experiences with men on an app, right, meant for like red flags, like violent guys, so that like to protect the ladies. And then the ladies, what did the ladies do with it? What did the ladies do with this new superpower? Right, they just started slagging off lads, like left, right, and centre. Oh, Mr. UPS man, it doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. Oh, Mr. UPS man, you've been a very naughty guy. That's off of South Park. Just sing UPS, right? So, right, they started just like abusing it, right, and just like started like slagging lads off, and then there was a data breach, and in this data breach, everybody's data was released. Oh, and what do lads do? Oh, right, well, lads think, oh, well, fuck it, we'll do the same. We'll have a gang back. So what did they do? They create one called T on Her, right? And then what happens with that? They do the same, right? So they just start posting pictures of like themselves with some of the women in compromising positions, right? And then that data's being leaked. It's like, fucking hell, guys, I just chill out. Like, both of them. But like, the people who are on there doing this stuff, it's the most toxic of the peoples. It's the most toxic of women on T and the most toxic men on the other one. And they're all just sharing, just shite on each other. So, well, I thought that was quite amusing. We've got Becky in. Howdy, Becky. Becky, I know you did want to jump into the YouTubes. There's a few people actually chatting about here on X today, so that's cool. But Becky, the link for YouTube is on my account here, and always go and press that and jump over to the dark side. Oh, I've got a Darth Vader video for you to see for me breaks. I've actually thought a little bit about breaks today. I've got three good breaks. I've got one, which is this AI Darth Vader thing. Another one is a new Keanu Reeves and Seth Rogen movie trailer. Got that. But I'm going to start with the trailer for a UFO documentary that I'm dead excited about called The Age of Disclosure. We're gonna cover that one as well. Right, how we doing? We're all good. We're all good. Right, what we'll do is actually we'll have a quick break now. I'll put on the documentary about Age of Disclosure, which is a trailer. It's 2 minutes 30 seconds, right? So enough time to go and get a drink, and I'll be back. At the end of it, we'll ask a question, right? We'll do a UFO question to get some names back on that board, right? Well, that's what we'll do. So here we go. Oh, and also, I'll tell you another thing you can do to get on the board is send me an NGL. So, I do on the bottom here, it does come across all the time about NGL. And I do want to use the last 10 minutes of the show to do NGLs. It'd be fun. So if you send me an NGL... Oh, it's anonymous though, kind of fucking... That's the whole point of it. It's anonymous. I kind of put your name down. If it's... That doesn't make sense, does it? Oh, fucking hell, man. I haven't thought this through, have I? I thought, you know what? We'll do a spin wheel. And I'll just put your names on the board as we go with like things that I come up with. And then each time I keep fucking up. Because I can't actually track who's doing what. Right, I'll think of something else. Anyway, here's a break.
The American people are ready to receive the truth.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone.
Non-human intelligence exists.
UAPs are real, they're here, and they're not human.
I spent 25 years as a senior official with the CIA.
I worked on highly classified UAP programs.
28 years as an astrophysicist.
I served as the 4th Director of National Intelligence.
Director of Aviation Security in the National Security Council.
A one-star admiral after 32 years of service.
People that come forward with this, I feel like they've taken their life in their own hands.
I was recruited to a highly sensitive government program that investigated unidentified aerial phenomenon.
For over 16 years, on behalf of the U.S. government, I worked as a senior intelligence official on the unidentified aerial phenomenon topic.
We learned that the U.S. government was involved in a long-running secret war with other nations to collect and reverse engineer vehicles not made by humans.
I have seen with my own eyes non-human craft and non-human beings.
So look at that thing. It's rotating. There's a whole fleet of them.
The first country that cracks the code on this technology will be the leader for years to come.
China has established its own version of a UAP task force.
You think for a second that they wouldn't consider using it to achieve their ends of domination?
This is similar to the Manhattan Project. This is the atomic weapon on steroids.
This is so secret, very, very few people in our entire government have been allowed access to it.
Even presidents have been operating on a need-to-know basis, but that begins to ramp out of control.
It's not acceptable to have secret parts of government that no one ever sees.
You better be careful about a government that doesn't trust its people, because there's no telling what they'll pull on you.
This is the biggest discovery in human history.
You had information being locked away that could change the trajectory for species.
It has so many beneficial impacts, including clean energy.
We should have disclosure today. We should have disclosure tomorrow. The time has come.
Oh, how good's that, eh? That is a good documentary, that one. Kaz, whilst I was back, I checked, and you have posted a picture of me on the big telly on the X. Your name is on the list. Your name is on the wheel. Let's have a look at the wheel. Let's have a look at the wheel. Look at that. Kaz is on twice. Ian, Mark, Richie, twice. Boss T, twice. Mark, twice. Oh, Luna's on there as well. Eh? What do you think of that? Awesome. Awesome. Right then. Here's a question for you. Right? Get your name on the boards. There are some, apparently, aliens that we are in contact with. Right? That have names. Like species names. Right? So what I want you to do is, the types. There's the things... There's the things and there's the things. There's like there's a few. There's like 4 or 5. There's 3 that's in my head. Right? I know this is really hard. I write so much that's in my head. Well, what are the names of the types of aliens that apparently that we do have a connection with? Right? There's the somebodies, the somebodies, the somebodies. There's 3 that's in my head. You let me know, and whilst you're doing that, mate, write it in. You get your name on the board, right? Get your name on the board. Whilst that, here is a new UFO video, which was in Shropshire, and this is like super recent, right? Dave the alien. It's not Dave. There was a video called Paul the Alien, though, wasn't there? Oh, look at this. Look at this alien footage. Labour politicians. Think about what Sam's just wrote. Sam has just wrote one, right? So Sam's name's going on the board because Sam's just. This is like. Is this the long one? Check this out, right? It just at the minute there's loads of UFO footage things coming on at the minute. It just zipped across the screen there. It just zipped across. This is in Shropshire. It zips across there like that and slowed down. That's there. And it's like what? Now, it could be a Walmart drone that's just blown off course. Totally possible. Totally possible. So think about who those aliens could be. What's the names of the types of aliens? Illegals? No, we're not thinking of illegal. Is it on the board? If it's up there, I'll give it to myself. What's that called? Family. It's like Family of Fortunes, isn't it? We asked We asked Colin from Men Said, what are the names of the aliens? Which ones are the ones that you put on the board? If it's up there, I'll give it myself. Sam is hitting numbers, guys. If you're not checking it out, Sam is doing the numbers. Sam knows her aliens, put it that right. Sam knows aliens. Reese's Neg blood group is apparently alien. Because they don't know where it came from. Oh, I'm an A Neg, so I'm safe. Here we go. Right then. So, we'll ditch that one. You've had a chance. You've had a chance there. Sam's put herself on the wheel. Sam has put herself on the wheel. Twice. Righty then. Interesting. Right. What else did we have? This happened this week. A new robot shop opened, because that's where we are now, right? This is where we are now in 20 Chegs Klingons. Oh, close, Chegs. If it's up there, I'll give it myself. Just a robot shop opened up. So in China, it's like International Robot Week. So they've got loads of like robot dudes out there, right, for seminars and shit. But they've actually opened up a genuine robot shop where you can go and buy yourself a robot. Now the question is, there's Albert Einstein bot. There's an Albert Einstein bot, right? Because that's what you want. You want an Albert Einstein one. And here, look at these. Look at these little dudes. There's a Dino bot. Look at it, man. This is wild. Beardsy, it's getting close. It's getting close, Beardsy. They're getting close. I mean, you've got to walk behind that one. I think that's not very good, is it? You could have carried that yourself, pal. You definitely could have carried that yourself, mate. Drummer bot. But you can buy these, apparently. Football bot. Now, if Sunderland are playing them dudes, if Sunderland are playing these tomorrow, I fancy us. I definitely fancy us against them fuckers. Therefore, right. The question is, right, if Men Said was buying a robot, and there was a celebrity robot, right, to get familiar with. I guess familiar. Does that get me? That's 3 years in jail. To see I'm getting familiar with a robot, that is 3 years in jail. Nowadays. Who would Men Said get familiar with? Which robot would Men Said buy? Oh, I think I might have just given it away there. Oh no, it's not on the screen. That's fine. It's not on the screen. I have got some weird stories. We've got Mel's Hall to talk about. We've got beard tax, right? We've got Grace Sexual. I didn't even bother with that one. Fucking hell. Jess Greenberg, is London Mordor? We've got. I definitely want to cover the Thai girls. We'll cover that. We'll do one more story, and then we'll move on to some of those there. Right then. So, shit. Press the wrong button. Right then. So, that was robot. That was that one. I covered that. I'll dig us out. Right, so this week I've had quite a bit of fun actually with doing like Starmer impersonations. Right, so check this out, right? It's a bit harder to see, right? Yes, nobody else jumped in, Beatty, so I'm only going to give 1 point for that one because you've got it right, Beatty. You've got it right, so your name's on the board. Nobody else is getting that now because you've done a good job with seeing it. Right, so here we go. What happens if I do that? No, that's too big. That's too big. So we're going to have to watch it on that scale. Actually, can I do it like that? That's better. That's better. Here we go.
They've left us with a 22 billion black hole. A 22 billion black hole.
Do you remember that? Right, that was a year ago, right? And it was parroted all the time. That black hole is now 41 billion. That's that's happened to that black hole since a year in. And that black hole is now 41 billion. And now, that other cool deal he did, 3.5 billion for Chagos, that's now 35 billion. Now, I'm no economist, right? But this seems a bit off. And how's our country going to pay for all this? It's just wild. Is this just absolute, not politics aside, right? Left, right, conservatives, whatever. Is this just absolutely wild? The amount of money that has just been dropped out of our country, and it cannot be sustainable at this rate. Surely, I know nothing. Bit of politics on that one, right? Bit of politics. But I have had some fun. Taking the piss out of Keri Starmer, and I've started posting them onto TikTok, and it's gone pretty well. There's another one. Mr. Prime Minister. This is welcome to Who Wants. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Mr. Prime Minister, welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. We're going to jump straight into the very, very first question. See him t-shirt on. This new black hole that's emerged. Whose fault is it? Is it A, the far right? Is it B, pensioners? Is it C, farmers? Or is it D, the taxpayer? Oh well, that's quite a difficult one to answer. That could we go 50-50, please? Yes, of course we can. We can go 50-50. Let's take away 2 wrong answers. Right, there we have it. We have, is it the far right or is it the taxpayer? Oh well, that doesn't really help at all, does it? Yeah, I'm being a dick, having a laugh, all for fun. Being a dick, having a laugh, all for fun. That is the men said way, right? This is my new toy. Is trying to have a bit of a laugh. And take the piss, parody style. I feel as if that's the only way that we can survive, having laughs. I think that's the only way. Anna D. Armas. I don't even know who that is. Anna D. Armas. I'll check that out. Check that robot out. Civil unrest, then war coming. Right, okay, billions have just become abstract numbers. I love this. Boss T, definitely going to happen. Wild. So, guys, I think I've covered off pretty much. The only other thing I had to cover off for what went down was Starmer's beard tax, right? Which is part of my weird stories, but we're gonna miss that one out, right? We're gonna miss that out. So, right, we're back on track. We'll have a bit of a break. I've got a really cool Darth Vader. Oh, Jakes! Can I post? Oh shit! Let me find that. That was honestly, Jakes, that was so cool. So Jakes is saying about the that was like a week ago. A week's such a long time, right? Because I done it last week. Last week, the biggest thing on earth was Ibiza Final Boss. Honest to God, you couldn't move digitally without seeing Ibiza Final Boss. It was everywhere. And then obviously it just disappears, right? 15 minutes of fame, off he goes. So a week is a long time for content. But last week, obviously we had the show, and then Chegg sent us out. I need to cover JEEZO Bro. Some fucking nasty JEEZO Bro things, actually. And then Cheggs sent us these 2 videos, which are so good. I love this. These fill in like black spots for us. Oh, here we go. Is it this? No, that hot blob aliens. 8 seconds. It's not 8 seconds. It's 12 seconds. Here we go. This is what Chase did for us last week. No audio. Now she comes from here. She's coming from a place where there is no place to come. Me little gerbil face. Look at my little gerbil face. It's off having all of those giggities, the giggity gum. Look at the little gerbilness of my face. Is my face that gerbily? It is, isn't it? Do you know why? It's because of the giggity gum. So Chakes, thank you so much for that, mate. Not the last one you sent us, which was with like a big horror, but that was like so good. I have got the giggities, but that's intentional. Because I take it. I use this really hard gum because of the fact that you don't eat any tough food anymore, and it has an impact like on your teeth, in your jaw positioning, in the strength. But now the muscle, that's called a muscular. I'm sure it's called the muscular. Sticks out like bloody quagmire. I should probably stop doing that. I don't know. I think I should probably stop doing it. Giggity, giggity, giggity. I should probably stop doing it, shouldn't I? Actually, I think I look better without the giggities. I like it though. I like this hard gum. Honestly, God, it's so good. I'm not seeing any Bond movies after Moore. The fuck? Roger Moore. Roger. Just googled Anna. Nice. I don't know who she is. Oh, Chakes though. That was yeah, man. That was a good thing to see. I did like that, Chakes. Thank you so much, dude. I did do with this one here, which was the beard tax. Tough food. We ain't eating my mum's veggies. Well, dude, what I mean is like we don't eat as much meat as we used to as a species. It's a overcooked, not overcooked, but it's a soft, isn't it? You just don't have. Do you know what is actually? I'll totally fess up, right? There's a big part of me that's very modern, bro. Do you agree? Yes or no? Put it in and you get yourself on the board. I am quite modern, bro. There's memes about like me, not me personally, but like my type of thinking, especially around like Joe Rogan stuff. There's jokes, and I am quite broish. In some instances, I am quite broish, and I'm quite like susceptible for like broish behaviour. So I am like, oh, I giggity gum. I'll get some of that. I don't eat meat. We used to eat meat as a species. We don't anymore. Like masculinity, eat it. Jaw, eat. I've got a bow. I should know how to use a bow as an Englishman. All Englishmen should have a long bow, right, to defend our country against the French, right? That's what you need, right? So I've got a bow. So I do feel I'm quite broish. You let me know, am I broish or not? And you'll get on the board if I agree. That's a dead easy one to get on the board. Charlotte Church, just Google, very pretty. Wood. Looks like Charlotte Church. Oh, right, okay. I'll be checking it out then. You are, mate. I'm not. You are, mate. I'm not. Right. Starmer's beard tax. Now, I'm taking the piss, right? But I do have a long weapon. What's doing, bro? French are the least of your worries, bro. You've got to, you've got to see it. Now, you've got to see a French, mate. Or I'll be in jail for 3 years. For the reasons why I have a bow. Like I've got a bow for civil unrest. Like, the fuck. Let's get a knock on this dude's door and put him in jail for 3 years. You didn't hear that, right? Nobody heard that. Nobody heard that. Right. So, Starmer's beard tax. I've got one on beard. Yusuf, my pal Yusuf, sent us one about beard tax. In the 1500s. In the UK, and in the 1700s, right, in Russia, 1700, it was like 16. I know this shit. It's wild, isn't it? 1698 to 1790, something like that. Right, there was a genuine beard tax in Russia, and this Russian Tsar dude and follow-up Tsars, they want everybody to have like be smooth shaven because I'll tell you why. I can't believe I remember this shit. He wanted it because all of the West, like the Western countries, right, were going like smooth because it was like seen as being like more like kind of like metropolitan and shit, right? That's what it's supposed to be. So they got rid of. They didn't want people to have beards in Russia because they wanted to be like, oh yes, we are also very cool. So no beard. If you have beard tax. That's not Russian, is it? Anyway, but they did it. So for 100 years nearly in Russia, there was a beard tax, so that the Russians would be as cool as like the Western Europeans, like off of the 1700s. Was anybody cool in the 1700s? Do you know Rasputin? Do you know like da da Rasputin da 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 da? He was like a massive banger, right? He was banging all of the lasses out in Russia. Rasputin. Do you know he was a fucking ugly dude, right? Apparently he was ugly. He smelled of piss. He never ever had a bath ever, right? He had food in his beard, and he's some kind of fucking. Do you know why? Do you know what he had? That's why Rasputin, right? That's why Rasputin was the king of the ding-a-ling. Oh, the king of the ding-a-ling. King. That's our next T-shirt. King of the ding-a-ling. JEEZO. Honestly, content just writes itself, doesn't it? It's wild. If you just let your mind, like, just run with it, right? If you let your mind run with it, content is just super free. It's out there. It just kind of gets pushed into your brain. King of the ding-a-ling is the next thing we're going to do, right? Rasputin. You're describing my neighbour. Boney M. I've never stopped. What your cap says, I don't understand. That this could be a thing. I've never stopped. Alright. Oh, right. I MFG here. Guys. MFG here. If you want to win your MFG here cap, right? This is the name so far today. We've got Mark, Richie, Kaz, Ian, Boss T, Beatty's on there, Sam's on there twice, Luna's on there once. Here, listen, it's there. There, everyone. If you want a MFG cap, then take part in these competitions as we go, man. Take part in these competitions. Right, we're going to end. That was the Starmer's beard tax. And Dirty Rasputin. He was a stinker, but somehow all the ladies wanted him. Must be MFG. Right, me and Boss T are working on a track. Boss T's working on the tune. It's like a house tune, summer house tune. And this year, there's been no summer house tunes. There's been no big tunes in this summer at all. So, Boss T's working on one, and it's a fucking banger, actually, right? It is a good one. It's a banger. And I'm going to do the video. And like normally when I do videos, I do like I grab and steal. Right, I might kind of like the Robin Hood of shit. Steal shit and just plaster it over. But this one needs its own dedicated thing. This needs its own AI video built. So, I'm going to be doing it as soon as Boss T gets it across. But what I'm going to show you, right, is how you can use AI now. This has been spun out just over the last few weeks, this. But this is really good. Watch this. I'm going to get a drink.
Lord Vader, dark side invader. I toast my bread with a red lightsaber. Choke out the rebels with the wave of my hand. Dark side commander, I rule this land. Big D in the cockpit, my tires all black. Spotify pumping that pure sit track. No seatbelt, no fox, force flowing supreme. Tailgate my ride, he'll get baked by my beam. Sit daddy on the mic, yeah, I'm setting the tone. Chopping off hands like they cheap-ass clones. Jedi survivors can run, can hunt. But Big D's on the hunt, nowhere left for you to slide. Java's shaking hard, can't beat my gaze. His Twi'leks on my arm, they ditch hut days. Crime lord sweats while I run the scene. Now his palace bows to the dark side's king. just one hiss and the troopers freeze. Thinking of transfers, begging, baby, please. Nobody wants to sit next to Big D. I guess dog side lunch is a table for three. Big D, shadow creator. I grin my enemies on my blood red saber. With one cold glance, make the bravest men blunt. I am the darkness that blocks out the sun.
Apologies, that ran over a little bit. Sorry for the little run over there. My girl's hurt her little leg. Let me see if I can get this on better focus. And she's got a walking stick now, so I had to talk about that. So that is class, isn't it? It's class. That's brilliant. It is. Right then. So, do you want a cheap entry into the wheel? If you do, literally, just send a message saying, we're here. Because when I come back from a break, I don't know whether I'm by myself, whether there's like 100 people there. I don't know nothing. So please say, I'm here. Type I'm here. So I know you're there. Get a cheap entry onto the wheel. Cheap entry. For I'm here. Hope. Oh, Cat's there. Cat gets one. Cat gets herself on the board. Richie's on as well. Richie's on the board. Boss T again. Boss T's got a good chance tonight. Ian's on. Sam's on. Luna's on. I think that's what Luna... Can it follow simple instructions? Does a smiley when it was clear it was I'm here. Luna's struggling with basic instructions. Right then. Right. So, I think that's what went down. Let's mark. Mark. There's 426 visitors on X. Is there? Nowhere. Hey Sam, that's like a big one, that. If that's true, I'm keeping your missus company. Chegs. Oh, Chegs gets his name on the board, then we'll take that for Chegs. 426. I'll take the all. Oh, I'll take the olden days. Boss T, hold us back. Boss T, hold us back. Hold me back, Boss T. Because I'm going to start talking about the olden days when I used to get 20. When I worked, Jack lad, I used to get 26 million views on videos. Anyway, so we're going to go on to this. Honestly, this one, I'm going to expose myself here a little bit, right, as being a bit of a bro, but whatevs. Lately, I've been thinking. Right. So lately, I've been thinking, like, where is it? I'm in an army of one here. We'll start off with this. I think I'm in an army of one. Does anybody remember? Do you remember? I'm trying to fucking zoom right. I needed a better camera. I needed one with a better zoom. Does anyone remember Jess Greenberg? So, right, I missed most of the show, but I wanted to stop in and wish everyone a happy weekend, says Rob. Howdy, Rob, lad. Thank you so much, dude, for being here. Thank you. Really appreciate it. And also, have you noticed all the spanners tonight? Right? I thought that said lately I've been banging. I haven't been banging. No, I ain't. Not lately. See all the spanners tonight? See all you spanner guys? Right? That's because with great spanner comes great responsibility. Right? Don't know what she looks like or what her name is. Well, right, this is Jess Greenberg. Now, I'm probably in a very, very small army. Like an army of one. But Jess Greenberg, right, she's she was a young lass on YouTube who was doing like these acoustic covers of hundreds of tunes, right? She's good on the guitar. She's a good singer. Obviously, she's a pretty girl, right? She was massive on YouTube. Katsy, I remember. She was massive on YouTube. Really big, like 2010 to 2014. Nowadays, she would pull, honest to God, like millions. She'd pull in millions and millions of pounds. I think she got some kind of like she got degrees in like law and all. Like, she's a very serious person, but she just done these videos. She didn't do anything personal, like no shorts. She didn't do any like videos about anything else. It was just like loads of these videos of like of her just playing. Right, I'll put the. She's good, right? She's good. She used to just play this all the time. So it seems, right, that so she used to do that and sing. She got a really good voice and just disappeared. Like, she could have been pulling in big money now if she just continued, or if she came back. Clearly, life's took her down another path. And it's like, does anybody have known? Like, does anybody know who she was? Kat, you did. Seeing boobs. Oh, Kat. Kat, see if you recognise this then. Let me go off this. See if I've got a JEEZO Bro clip loaded up somewhere. See if you reckon if this is something that you would recognise, right? Well, she was really good, right? Did she have a guitar?
Hang on a sec. Excuse me. Hi. Where's my chips? They're on your plate. No, they're not. Well, there they are.
Anyway, there you go. Your chips on your plate. I guess that's the thing, innit? Chips on your plate. Oh, your chips on your plate. Right, so what we're doing lately, I've been thinking. I said, she was, I don't know. In my thoughts was Jess Greenberg for a while. Like, for maybe about 10 years, maybe that's why I've put it on. Anyway, this is a genuine one. Oh, Kat, you might be able to answer this, actually. Now, on Instagram, you see loads and loads and loads, right, of these videos. So these are like always young dudes, older dudes, kind of like obviously are keen to the game, right? See that there? So one young dude is just getting dragged from place to place by all these young lasses in Thailand. I think it's Thailand. 2 middle-aged fellas, right? Roll through. Another young one is getting grabbed aggressively, right, and being dragged into a bar. So what's the grift? What's the grift? Because there's a grift. There is a grift here. Philippines, Thailand, right? These bars are packed full. Look at all the lasses lining up. All these lasses lining. So that those streets will not be void of men, right? They're not, right? But what's going on there? Why are they dragging dudes in? So I've got theories, but I don't know what's that. But there is fact. Kat, you've been to Thailand, haven't you? So you might know. So I think that either they're being dragged in for an accompaniment. So you get dragged in off the street, and then they sit down, and next thing you know, right, you fucking a pint is costing like 50 quid. One of these lasses is sitting next to you, and for their company, it's 1,000 quid. And then there's like loads of fellas come up and say, "Oh, dude, you owe us like £2,000 for them 2 pints." And you're like, "What the fuck? What do you mean?" So you just have to hand it over, because what are you gonna do? Is that what the grift is? Is that the grift? Yup, love Thailand girls deserve the money. No, they go there for sex, do they? The grift is once you're in, you'll part with your cash. Sorry, I'm on the side of the girls to spend money and sex. Is it not more of a grift? Is it not more of a grift? Like, no, you pay to go to a place. I'm sorry, a lot of my friends work in town. So are you so why is there an aggressive dragging? Is that so that what? Why is it an aggressive dragging? That's my question. So you get dragged in, and is it so that you just have to part with loads of money for? Is each pint, instead of being like 40 pence, is each pint like 40 quid? Are you getting charged to be next to that lass? Like, what is? I feel as if there's a grift, and I cannot work out why it is. I can't work out why there's so many girls there and why they're so aggressive. That's what I'm trying to work out in that story. Thai girls. I think it's Thailand. Might be Philippines. I think they're the same. That's that one. Right. Next. Right. I think London is Mordor. I think if you go to London, I see going to London, right, is Mark will be different because Mark gets out there. I see going to London as a quest. You don't just like pop. You just didn't just go to London. You don't just go, right? If you go to London, you're on a quest. I feel you need a guide, and there's big danger. That's how as a northerner, I'm in Sunderland, right? I'm in the frozen north. I feel as if going to London is a proper fucking quest, like it was like a few hundred years ago. If you're going to London, like fucking hell, you've got to travel all the way down there, and what's going to happen? Right, bad things. But thankfully, not just me. This is how Coronation Street sees it as well.
She's on her way to London. London?
I'll go to London this afternoon. I'll be out your hair then.
London? University College London.
London?
Going to London. London?
Going where?
London. London? Back to London again. London?
I've been banging on the Barlow's door for ages. There's no answer.
No, she's in London.
London?
London? I feel as if I do feel as if like London is Mordor. And to back that up, I started to build a map of the UK, and I started to put like sci-fi and fantasy like towns and cities onto this map. I started doing it the weekend. Honestly, I have a rate of my friends who I absolutely love. They make money seedy, but it was never my choice. Now I work for the military, and before that I worked at the casino. You know it's Colin. The question was about the Thailand jazz. Like, what's going on with Thailand? Janice, I've not seen Coronation Street since I live with my mum. Janice? London's okay in places, but generally a shithole, says Mark McQueen of West Ham fan. West Ham fan. I see it honestly as Mordor. I really do. I genuinely see London is Mordor. And that was London is Mordor. Jess Greenberg and the Thai girls. My question about Thailand is more about like, I don't understand why there's so many girls in these bars, and why they've been aggressive dragging people in. They're not just dragging people in for a cheap pint. Like if you get I don't know, you got a bit of dome. Or actually, Tenerife. Anywhere where there's a main strip, right? If you go where there's a main strip, then you'll have people outside giving them flyers. Hey, come in, get yourself in, mate. Like, buy one, get one free. Hey, get yourself in, tell us, give them this flyer, you'll get a free shot. That's what I'm kind of used to. Like, with the outside of bar stuff. Them being so like aggressive, right? Voice up for TikTok law. Call I see a limber in your voice up for TikTok law. I don't know whether I'm going to do that tonight, man. We'll see what we do. What he's talking about there is, Ian's talking about last week, right? After the show last week, I went on a TikTok and I did an after show. It was from 10 p.m. till midnight ish. And I basically, all I did was I did karaoke for and I sang Jimmy Neal, some Jimmy Neal tunes, and I did Dennis Waterman, I Should Be So Good For You. You know, the classic. I done some of the classics. I Should Be So Good For You by Dennis Waterman. I think I might have done some country and western and all. I might have rolled in. So, what was that? This is my last one of Lately I've Been Thinking.
Lately I've been thinking.
This is my last one of Lately I've Been Thinking. And it's fucking wild, this. Actually. Look at this. Fucking hell. These guys. You know what? I always talk about robots, AI, ER. BT, obviously we had the robots on. You guessed right, I would go for Megan Fox bot. Definitely would go for that. Here's a dude who's having a barbecue outside, right? And he's got like a artificial reality girl looking over the barbecue. And I just feel as if, like, fucking hell, where are we heading? Where are we heading as a species?
What's up, honey?
Hey.
How's the meat?
Carne asada. Num num nums.
What are you doing?
Putting lime on the meat.
You're just wasting limes. You're supposed to put the limes on your finished tacos.
I'm pretty sure I've seen El Pollo Loco commercials where they're using lime on the meat while it's on the grill.
Why would you squeeze limes on a hot grill? It just evaporates.
Okay, so it's just a myth, huh? It's Mexican folklore that you use lime on carne asada while it's on the grill? That's not a thing?
No, that's not a thing.
They literally have lime on the packaging.
And is the meat on a grill?
It's not it is cooked already, but they're bad. Fine. I'm putting lime on my part of the meat, and yours won't have any lime. You'll just have bland carne asada.
I will add the lime to my finished tacos.
Well, fine. You do it however you want. I'm gonna watch baseball.
So, right, so there's clearly a comedic element to that, right? That's just a bit of a being shit. But it shows you where we're heading, man. It shows you where we're heading. We are definitely heading down that route. We are totally, definitely heading down that route. Robots, AI, ER are going to just totally replace interactions, because you'll be able to program the perfect partner. Oh, PPP. Program the perfect partner. And there's a demographic of folk who will do that. There is a demographic of people who will actually do that. They would rather program the perfect partner than actually have a proper relationships with people. That's wild, isn't it? But that's the way it's going. If you think that's not the way it's going, then I think you're wrong. Because we need more human interaction. Mental health issues will be right. Yeah. So look at how over the last 10 years, social media, phones, it makes you more connected. And you're more connected. So here, listen. We're all around the country. We've got Luna is in the West Country. Rob Rob's in New York. Ian in Holland. Batesy around the corner. Boss T in Mexico. Kat's up in Glasgow. Mark down in Essex. Yeah, we're all around the world, and we chat. Jeff, I'm not sure where Jeff is. Name's Jeff. Not sure where Jeff's from. We're but we're all around like the country and the world, so you're more connected. But on a physical level, you're less connected. Now, bring in robots, AI, and AR, and that even makes it even worse. Like, it just totally takes you away from like the people. And although that's a bit of a comedy thing, I think it's like fucking happening. I think that's the thing. I think that's real. I think it's genuinely going to happen. Right, that's lately I've been thinking. Right then, lately I've been thinking. We've got 30 minutes to go. Right, so what we're going to do is, Beatty is round the corner. He is. Beatty is literally just round the corner. Down that more for fight night. Right, and focus out, focus in. We're starting to get darker nights, aren't we, in the UK? I love dark nights. And JEEZO It's Friday is built for dark nights. It's definitely built for dark nights. So, I'm going to leave weird stories because we can do that next week. We'll go for a break. We'll come back and we'll do JEEZO Bro. And then if anybody sent anything on NGL, we'll do that as well. And then we will spin the wheel. See who is going to get the MFGA cap. MFGA. That is definitely what we've got to be doing. I like, honestly, guys, as well. Thank you so much for everybody who's been posting MFGA stuff this week. Ian, you've been all in. I've seen you post a lot of MFGA. But everybody else as well. Mark, you've been doing. Boss T's been doing. Even Kaz, I think you've been sending shit and all. So, yes. Thank you so much for posting MFGA stuff. The future of Men Said and on JEEZO It's Friday is definitely going to be based around. Are you a cat a bottle of wine? Are you a cat a bottle of wine? And a sticker? So, cat needs wine and stickers, and maybe it's a cap. Maybe it's a cap. Right. So, what am I talking about? The fuck am I talking about? MFG. Yeah, but also, Dark Nights are where Men Said lives. That's where Men Said lives. Definitely. I also have a UK address if the Wheel of Fortune should put, right, so if you're non-UK, right, so some of you guys are non-UK. Rob's out in New York, we've got Ian's in Holland, Boss T and Kaz Mexico. If you're non-UK, I think what we'll have to do is I'll have to send you, right, I need a Clark Kent being reference to my glasses, right, Clark Kent or Keri Starmer. I don't look good with glasses. I don't believe I look good with glasses. I need them to read. How bad's that? That's an age thing. Now that I'm getting into my mid 40s, I need glasses to read like just basic shit. Right. How much wine you need? What's I owe Cat a bottle of wine off a previous competition, and I think a sticker under a different name. I think it was can't shit the cliche then. I owe shit, mate. I owe shit. I do owe shit. Right, so what we're gonna do is I love dark rimmed glasses on a handsome man, says Luna. Right, what we're gonna do is then we'll have a break. This break is a trailer for a new movie coming out with what do you call him? Fuck, what's he called? Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, and this other dude. This is time for your drink. Come back, we'll do JEEZO Bro, NGL, and we'll spin the wheel. We'll do one last thing to find a wheel, a reason to be on the wheel. Right, here we go.
The American people.
My name is Gabriel. I'm an angel. I'm here to save you.
What? Who the fuck are you?
I'm an angel. See the wings? I know all about you. I know you lost your job. I know you're living in your car.
I did everything I was supposed to do and nothing's working out.
I'm not really supposed to be doing this. I'm normally only in charge of saving people from texting and driving.
Wait, you're telling me I have a budget guardian angel?
Kinda.
My life is just in the service of people like Jeff.
Arge, I'm Jeff. A pleasure.
The people who actually get to live.
Fix my cold plunge. Get a disco floor for my party and find a shaman to take me on an ayahuasca journey.
Maybe I can show you that that life is not all it's cracked up to be. You wanted to have wealth and success?
Now look at you.
Jeff's life is now your life.
What happened to Jeff?
Is there any update on the Huevos Rancheros for Alex?
He has your life.
Gabriel, why did you do this?
I tried to show him that wealth wouldn't solve all his problems.
And?
It seems to have solved most of his problems.
You gotta switch back, man.
So what, I just go back to living in my car?
You lived in your car?
Yes, Jeff, I did. Why do you think an angel got involved? Because I had too many roommates? Why don't you go tough it out for a few days?
You think because I'm a tech bro, I can't live your life for a little while? I came from nothing. I'm self-made.
What did your parents do?
My father was an orthopedic surgeon.
This is too hard.
How do people do this without just being miserable and angry all the time?
You're up here in this huge house. I'm fighting just to get by.
You'll never believe me, but I've been there.
Get me God. I want a meeting with God. God! It's Jeff! What has happened to you, Gabriel? You're smoking cigarettes now?
Leave me alone, Jeff. I like it. It's all I have.
Could you fly?
My wings are too small.
Not the size of the wing.
Actually, it is.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I think that looks good. I quite like the look of that. I really do. Right. So, here we go. JEEZO, bro. Right. Here we go. I use Marks and Spencer's vine tomatoes as anal beads. Now I'm shitting ketchup. That is a... Roxy said... Roxy in it? Roxy said vine dining. Nice. I like it, Roxy. I like it. Right, but proper great British journalism, that innit? That is proper great British journalism. I use Marks and Spencer's vine tomatoes as anal beads, and now I'm shitting ketchup. JEEZO. Look at his fucking face. Like, look at his face. I mean, is any of this real? I didn't know any of this actually real or shit. Not sure. This fucker here, watch this. This dude, top off, bleeding nose. Actually, I'll put this on. I'll take off background music now, right? He's filming shit. Look, he's spitting out blood. He's pissed. He's upset. Punches that lad. Touch me, bam! Fucking get slapped. Get slapped. And I think he deserved that, right? Like, yes, he's drunk. But, you know, he was the aggressor. He threw this punch at this lad, right, for no reason. Like, no reason. Or unless there was reason. But he punched him, knocked his little cap off, knocked his little MF... That lad there had an MFG cap. Right, watch. You can't see the writing, but his MFG here gets knocked off. Look. Gets knocked off. Gets slapped. And I think that's alright. I do. Me and Basil. Is it Basil? Basil the Great? What the fuck is it? Oh, is it Cassius? No, Cassius the King. Hope he's watching, actually. If you're watching, that'd be cool. Cassius didn't agree. I think he thought that was a bit of a sucker punch. But nah, I think he deserved that. He hits him for no reason. Right. And he turns. He comes. He's in his peripherals. Bang. I think you deserve that, dude. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. And if you get the answer right, your name goes on the board before we spin at the end. This, man. This is an old one. This is an old photo of a young kid. Like, fucking 8-year-old. He's taken the last draw off a fag, right? Because he's been out in his dad's car and he's crashed it. And he's coming home to face the consequence. right? He's having the last draw of a fag because he's crashed a car, right? At 10. I fucking hell. I kind of feel as if that's... it does deserve it, innit? I think you deserve that, like. Just because you're drunk, that doesn't mean that you get out. If you hit someone, then get hit. Then get hit. This is so fun. This is old. Another oldie? Oldie but goldie, as Marty McFly said at the end of Back to the Future. Well, this is old where I come from. And this is old where I come from.
I don't need a saxophone. To play the saxophone. No, honestly, yeah. Obviously.
That's fucking wild, isn't it? That is totally wild. I dig that. That was that's a good one. Oh fuck me! You'll not see a deeper. You will not see a deeper knockout than this. Fuck. Jesus. Oh, Muay Thai. Oh! You see the spree off his ears. That is totally mad. That's accidentally a great ad for Planned Parenthood. I don't know which one it was now. I lose sight of what I've posted so fast. Not sure how it works yet, but you have a free subscription. I have about 15 pairs of sunglasses and 7 pairs of reading glasses, 3 pairs and €5 each. I don't understand any of that. Any of it! Right, here we go. What was next? Oh, I've done the cat one. Oh! This! Fuck me, JEEZO. This is horrid. Ugh. Do you know, you see, you see an accident video, and you feel it. You can feel it. This is a one you can feel. It's a lad, right? Who's on a he's going to jump off of. He wants to just do a normal jump, off a platform into water, and his foot gets trapped. So his knee fucking goes the opposite way. It pops the opposite way. Oh, this is fucking horrid. I don't know if you can see it actually. Fucking hell. That is so nasty. That's excellent. Totally is. This time next year I'll be a millionaire. Oh, fuck, that hurts. It does hurt, that dude. Do you have Clark Kent vibes? The kind of lady wants to torment. The Planned Parenthood ad is the one with the kid in front of his dad smash. Oh, that one. Right. Sam says, ouch. Ouch. I mean, honestly, I've seen that a few times because on my feed. And it gives us a kind of a feeling. I don't like it. But boys will be boys. Boys are daft. Honestly, different species. Look at the size of that jump in that pool. Look at that. It is fucking so... That is so high.
My God.
That is so high. Anyway, look at this one, right? So this one is... I call this one Ready Player One. So this is a fella who's clearly homeless, right? All of his belongings are on a child's push buggy, but he's got a VR headset on, smoking a fag. This is basically Ready Player One. How you abandon your real life for the virtual one because your real life's so shit, and the virtual one's accessible. That's basically what it is. That really is basically what it is. Has anybody or can anyone see this top fans thing That's on YouTube. Can anybody see it? It's got Chegs number 1. It's got Cat number 2, and then Richie number 3. Can you see it? I wish I could post it actually. Let me see if I can post it. It's on the YouTube chat. I don't understand it. I'm going to post it on the YouTube and then I'll stick it on the oh, best not show that on screen. Fucking hell. XP, aye? There's like XP. Mine says 150 XP. Yeah, but this is what it says, right? So if I go back to my profile, fuck, I'm doing this live, and I'm pissed. This is what it says. As Chegs 1, Cat 2, 150, 150. Oh, it was 150. Oh, wait, Mark's 150. Yeah, Ian, Boss T, bit. Then Rob, Gary thought. Oh, right, okay, so just like it's just. It's not in order. Hey, what's that? I bet is that a new thing? That's very extremey, like that's very streamy, like Twitch-ish. That. Right then, so JEEZO bro. Do you see this one? This was last week. This is really good. It's hard to see, right? Oh, we did this one, didn't we? JEEZO bro. Ketchup ass. Knockout. Did we do this last week? I've done that one. This is Jeff. This is Thobs. Did we do this last week? And number 1, Where I Belong. Look at the top of the chat box. I can't on this one. Nah, it's been a bit of white, bit wild, but it never makes sense. I've done that one. I can't remember which ones we fucking did last week. We've done that. I'm sure we've done that one. I feel as if we've done some of these last week. They're getting intermingled. I feel as if some of this is getting intermingled. Fucker. JEEZO. Who's that? Alright. I think it's mingled in. It's mingled in some old ones with some new ones. A non-coin. They'll do some good stuff here. They'll do some good stuff. A non-coin. Get your money in for them. But see, this is off of, this is old. Oh, MFG here. That. Do you see this guy set himself on fire? This was only this week, wasn't it? The 9th? Fucking wild, this.
Go! It's too late.
Fucking wild. I don't know if we did that last week or not. Shimmers. Bomb. I mean, I feel as if we've done these last week. Chegs did that. Put that on here. That's Chegs' work. If only, yeah. If only that was the experience that we had here at Men Said. Oh, these are some dudes like, doing some wins.
It could be like I don't shot squad.
The fuck? Oh! You can leave your hand on. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Like, jeez, so some sliders. And that's back to there. Right then, guys. Well, we've got 10 minutes left, right? I think we'll do a bit NGL. I think we've got to spin that wheel. Let's look who's on the wheel. Oh, loads of names on now. So, what I really could do with, right, is like thoughts and ideas, either in the WhatsApp group or via DM, right, of what could we do to get points to get put on the wheel. Because look at all these names. One of you lucky lookies, right? One of you lucky lookies is gonna win something. Should we do a test win now to see who would win? We'll leave a name on the board though. Who feels like a test win? We'll do a quick test win for. Remember the prize. The merch, MFG here, make fingering good again. So the in, the bumhole one, and the C, do all those 3 actions, right? MFG here, make it good again. Luna, I've had alcohol once tonight, so I should win. So Luna's had a little bit of a drink, a little bit prosecco, yeah, white wine is what Luna's had. Look at that. Should we do one test? Should I do a test spin? Who wants to see a test spin? For some reason tonight looks really structured and professional. Oh, nice one. Thank you, dude. I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best to make this. I'm gonna roll with that, right? I am genuinely trying my best to make this to be like, obviously the most like loose and fun and chill and whatever, right? But I want it to be like structured and professional. I do, mate. I want us to work and get numbers. Good finger work happening. 2 in, I think. Rubber in, rubber in a little tickler. the inner tickler and rubber. I think that's the move. I think that's the move, right? I'll post it. That's next week's video. Oh, I should do that. Keri Starmer. Keri Starmer with Zelensky. In. Tickle. Rub. That's it, by the way. Have I done that in my life? Right then. The ladies here tickler, shall we give them? And you wonder why didn't the lasses actually come on to this? Why didn't the lasses watch this? Now we know. Now we know exactly why no lasses watch this. So then we'll do. Should we just go straight in? Should we win? Should we see it? Do we want to see who wins? And then, oh, actually, we've got another few minutes, right? Tell you what, Cole, you've just won the cap. I should be on there. I should have won the cap, shouldn't I? I should have won the cap with all that, with that action. That's ladies. That's if your lad ain't giving you that action, you're missing out, ladies. If it's not the rub and the tickler, you're missing out. You're missing out. Point them this way, right? We'll do a lesson. Right, we'll do a little bit more of. A little bit more of this. Fucking hell! Look at this dude's heat. Fucking hell! Look at that heat. JEEZO. Do you know what's happened there? He's had a hair transplant. So you can get yourself to Turkey, right? You can get your turkey teeth and that. You can get hair transplants, but fucking hell, the swelling. I mean, look at him. JEEZO. Dude's name is Toad. He looks like he could be in a Mario movie. He's got a head he's got his head's like a penis. Look at the bell on that head. Look at that. Toad. JEEZO. This fella, man. Like. Oh, I'm checking out what's going on out here. Somebody, right, parks outside my house all the time. And it fucking does my fucking in, right? You might see some live kicking off here. People park outside my house all the time, does my fucking head in. And somebody's just live on TV now, right? Somebody's just rolling up on a van, and he ain't happy with it. and I ain't happy with it. I might even have to gun to find out what's going on here. Paul! How long have you been out there for, mate? Because mate, you did this last time, didn't you? Left the van there for like a month. I have tried my house, mate, it's pretty hard to get out. Doesn't matter, mate, it's hard for me to get out there in and out. You left that there last time, didn't you, for a month? You left the laughter on there for a month. Aye, fair dues. Aye, fair dues, leave it, aye. Fucking dickhead. Aye, that's just happened. A lad leaves a van here outside my house, right, for a fucking month at a time. And he's just done it again. So he's fucking wound right up off that. I fight. Fucking wound fucking right up off of that cunt. Properly. He's doing that. I'm gonna gun now. Fucking daft cunt. Right, here's Boss T's tune.